Turkey could have actively prevented foreign ISIS fighters from reaching Syria. New evidence confirming Turkey's continuous support for ISIS. Since the inception of the Syrian civil war in 2011 and the split of the political opposition following the government's brutal crackdown on the widespread protest wave, several extremist militias emerged in the course of the warfare, with ISIS as the most influential and bloodthirsty terror group, gaining notoriety for the 2014 perpetrated genocide against North Iraq's inherent Yazidi population. Over the course of ISIS expansion and success in gaining control over several parts of Syria, widespread suspicion about Turkey's evident support of ISIS and other oppositional armed militias arose, especially in relation to repetitive escape attempts from incarcerated ISIS assailants. Several reports from independent sources have provided enough evidence that could eventually confirm Turkey's continuous support for ISIS and other armed militias currently operating in the northern and eastern parts of Syria. Most of the ISIS members and affiliates are presently incarcerated in the infamous Al-Hol camp, which inhabits around 70,000 inmates, including their families, and repeatedly becomes the scene of abdominal crimes, such as the brutal homicide of an Iraq married couple who openly displayed their repulsion of ISIS ideology. Former ISIS detainees who have successfully fled the camp are usually heading towards Deir el-Zor, leading the city to become permitted by terrorist sleeping cells that are prone to violence and barbarity. In addition, the majority of former inmates used to stay in contact with smugglers from Idlib, currently controlled by Turkey-backed oppositional armed groups, notably Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, also known as Tahrir al-Sham. Investigative reports that were published in several British newspaper agencies furthermore confirmed that Turkey is providing military equipment and heavy weaponry to members of ISIS and other extremist militias, while furthermore supporting them in various additional ways, for example, through active recruitment, the issuance of passports to foreign fighters who seek to cross the border to Syria, military training on Turkish soil, and even medical treatment of injured ISIS affiliates. Turkish oppositional politician Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu has also accused the incumbent government of delivering arms to Islamist rebels in Syria, which are transported in trucks disguised as humanitarian aid convoys for Syria's inherent ethnic Turkmen population. However, pursuant to numerous testimonies from local Turkmen residents, the alleged humanitarian aid deliveries have not reached Syria. Moreover, President Erdogan has been formally known for his publicly enunciated support for Syria's oppositional Jabhat al-Nusra group, while several high-ranking Turkish politicians used to express their sympathy with several armed oppositional militias in northern Syria through controversial statements. Rami Abdurrahman, founder of the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, recently stated that the Turkish state has never demanded or even considered the conduction of an operation that would protect the local population from ISIS atrocities when the terrorist group had just seized control of the 180-kilometer-long border strip area at the end of 2014. According to the public statement of Brett McGurk, who currently serves as the U.S. coordinator for the Middle East and North Africa, more than 14,000 foreign fighters, hailing from 110 different countries worldwide, have easily reached Syria through Turkey in order to fight in the ranks of ISIS. He further emphasized Turkey's staunch rejection of tightening the control of its border with Syria and its lack of interest in cooperating with the international coalition against ISIS. Turkey could have actively prevented foreign ISIS fighters from reaching Syria, as stated by Brett McGurk. Therefore, the close ties between the Turkish government and extremist militias, in particular ISIS, sustainably imperil the region's political stability, rendering the risk of violent clashes and attacks to occur again and calamitously affecting the local population, such as in Al-Hasakeh some months ago, more imminent than ever.